First of all, I want to start out by saying that I come from a background where I was born in New York City, Joy, but raised in South Dade, Homestead, Florida City area. I was part of county government for over 34 years. And during those 34 years, the last 7 of which I was an assistant county manager, having in my portfolio more than 13 county departments. I know county government, and I was elected after that, of course, and I have served on the commission nearing the end of my 8th year. I feel that I have done a lot for the community. I've brought a lot to the community in terms of job creation, opportunities, housing, educational opportunities, as well as really helping our young people. And I want to continue to do that. Thank you.
I would not be responding by trying to defend or justify or saying that we have a wonderful police department. We all know that. But Houston, we have a problem. We have a problem with crime in Miami Dade County, but although there may have been a decline in some of the lesser crimes in the city of Miami Gardens or in District 1, there has been an escalation in violent crimes and murder in District 1. And let's just admit, we have a problem. One of the things that I have already done was to basically pull together, which the mayor alluded to, the task force that I did when I first got elected in '04 in terms of the triangle, and it did help. That consisted of 8 different agencies with the cooperation of the U.S. Attorney's Office, the State Attorney's Office, FDLE, Miami-Dade Police Department, Miami Gardens Police Department, to look collectively at how we can tackle the problem while we also work on the community issues. You have to do both. You cannot just do one. So, we cannot continue to say that because of these statistics that the problem doesn't exist. Yes, we have to work with our school systems, but we also have to do outreach to people who these young people will listen to, such as the rappers. I'd like to do outreach with people like Luther Campbell. Let's talk to Luther Campbell, let's talk to Pitbull, let's talk to these people who they will listen to, get them involved in helping us to try and calm the problems that's happening in the community. We cannot solve it alone. We have to work collectively with our educational system, our churches, our community organizations, our crime watch, and our law enforcement agencies, as well as making sure that we get parents and hold parents accountable for their children.
There is a difficult topic that has been surfacing in Miami-Dade, so we just felt that we might want to hit it square on. The topic, or the name, is Norman Brayman. Hold on. I spoke with Mr. Brayman, and he told me that he got involved in the race because of choice. He wanted to give us more choice. I spoke with him man to man, face to face. And then I spoke to some brothers and sisters in the hood who told me that they thought it was somebody white meddling in black folks' business. So I've got 2 perspectives now running in my mind, and I don't know which way to go. I'd like to ask both of you, is it possible to take funding from any different sources and not somehow be obligated to that source when votes are taken in there? Jordan, I'm gonna start with you.
I need 5 minutes. First of all, let me say that, you hear people complain all the time that commissioners and people who are running for office, they get campaign contributions from lobbyists from the community. We get campaign contributions for a collection of people who are on opposite ends of the issue. But when you get a campaign contribution and backing from a single person, think about it. A single person determines what you vote on and how you vote. If they buy you now, they will own you later. I will say this. Mr. Brayman has already backed the campaign of a couple of people who are on the commission. When you meet with him, he asks you how you stand on certain issues. And when you don't stand on those issues the way he thinks you should stand, then you don't get his backing. If you are independent, you don't get his backing. And my opponent has indicated that she's her own person and that Mr. Brayman was not, and this has been stated on radio, was not backing her campaign or giving her contributions, and he can do whatever he wants with his money. The first 2 pages of her campaign report consist of nothing but Norman Braman's companies. So I just want to say to everyone here, I am an independent person. I am Barbara Jordan. Barbara Jordan cannot be bought. District 1 is not for sale. Okay, thank you. First of all, we already have built-in term limits. The voters decide when they want you in and when they want you out. And we have had situations, and the reason I truly believe that we should honor the voters' right is because of what has happened in Tallahassee. If anything else gives us a lesson about term limits, it should be Tallahassee. Ever since we've had term limits in Tallahassee, our school system has been cut tremendously, where you have practically no school system here in Miami-Dade County and across the state of Florida. They get up there and in 4 years they're trying to learn the system. The next 4 years they're ambitious, so ambitious they're trying to make a name for themselves, and they're reckless about how they're handling the budget and really devastate communities. I believe, and I also want to comment on the fact of nothing happening in District 1 until the City of Miami Gardens. The mayor forgets conveniently that her roads in the City of Miami Gardens are county roads, and the county is what pays for those county roads. Yes, she pays for the city roads, but the improvements that you have seen there, it has been county money and joint venture projects with Miami-Dade County and the City of Miami Gardens. So nothing has been done alone. Even the Betty Ferguson Center, that came from the bond issue that was passed by the county. I have served this community. I have fought for this community, for District 1, for the past 8 years. I will continue to do that. There are a number of things that I'd like to finish that I have started. I'd like to see more bricks and mortar. I'd like to see more improvements in the district. And I definitely want to do something about the crime issue. It is not something to be taken lightly. I think that we have to work collectively and comprehensively. I would like to commend my opponent for being the inaugural mayor of the City of Miami Gardens, but she did not do it alone. It was started by Betty Ferguson, and she was the person who carried it out, and I think she's done a wonderful job. But District 1 has a wonderful commissioner already representing them, and I don't intend to give up my seat. Just remember, District 1 is one that is moving along progressively, and it is not for sale by Norman Braman or anybody else.